Hello everyone, Chef Eric here and welcome back to the YouTube channel for yet another amazing recipe. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my signature and delicious chicken coconut curry, and it whips up super quick and easy, and all you need is some super simple and basic ingredients. So we're going to start by preparing our chicken. We're going to marinate it in advance. Here I'm using about half a kilo of chicken quarters. So I bought the chicken quarters where the leg and the thigh is attached, and I just separated the two parts, and I got 4 pieces of chicken. So you take your chicken and then you make slits in the skin and all over the meat over the chicken, and then pop it back into the container. This is just to allow the marinade to enter the chicken and have really flavorful chicken. So to our chicken, we're going to add 2 cloves of crushed garlic, a knob of ginger, along with a sprig of thyme chopped. The sprig of thyme it's just completely optional. I had it in the fridge, so I decided just to add it. So for the seasonings, we're going to do salt, cumin, black pepper, paprika, and garam masala or curry powder. The curry powder is completely optional. I'll list all the measurements in the description box down below. Add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, along with 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar or lemon juice, whichever you have on hand. Even apple cider vinegar would work. Shake it around and marinate it in the fridge for a minimum of 2 to 6 hours or even overnight, depending on how much time you have. But if you're really in a pinch, 1 hour or 30 minutes works just fine. So once our chicken is marinated, we're gonna start on our curry base. So we're gonna start by chopping up all of our vegetables. Here I have an onion, tomatoes, dania, and garlic, and just set that aside. So into the pan that you're going to cook your curry in, you're going to add a base of vegetable oil to coat the bottom, and you want to add your chicken in on extremely high heat, skin side down for the thighs, and you want to get a beautiful brown color all over the chicken. Here we're not trying to cook the chicken through, we just want a beautiful brown color so that we can trap in all of those delicious spices we had added in earlier. Once it's all nice and brown on all sides, you want to pull it out and set it onto a plate. Next we can start on our actual curry base. So you want to go in with your chopped onions and then want to mix them around and cook them until they're fully translucent. The onions are going to basically like remove the fond that's on the side of the container, so it might look a little bit black, but trust me, you have not overcooked your onions. Add in your dania and fresh garlic and give that a good mix. And once the garlic is fragrant, you want to add in your fresh tomatoes and then cook them until they're nice and mushy. Add in some curry powder, some cumin, paprika, and a little bit of salt, and just continue to cook that down until all the tomatoes are nice and fully cooked. And you can season to taste, just add a little bit, we can add more as we go. Now we're gonna add in that curry base or that curry mixture into a blender with a little bit of water and blend until it's nice and smooth. Don't over blend it because you can risk having it too light. So you just wanna blend it until it's all fully a paste. Add it back into the pot with along 2 tablespoons of butter, and then you wanna add in 1 cup of maji kwanza, or the thicker version of the coconut milk. If you guys like to know how I make my coconut milk, the maji kwanza and the pili, I will leave a link in the description box down below or up here now. So once you've added that in and given it a good mix, taste for salt, and then add your chicken back in, and then add 1 along with the accumulated juices, and then add another cup of the maji pili, or the less concentrated version of coconut milk. Add that in, don't have to mix it around. Cover it and let it cook for about 35 to 40 minutes. Make sure you keep an eye on it, and if it gets too dry, add a bit more maji pili or a little bit of water. So I'm serving this with a delicious light coconut rice. So here I have 1.5 cups, like a small cup, the cup I'm using here, of rice that is washed and drained. And to that I'm going to add 3 cups of maji pili and a little bit of maji kwanza. I just mix them around, whichever I have in plenty, I use more of that. Add a bit of salt and just let that cook. And you're done. Pull out the bay leaf that you added earlier. Forgot to tell you guys to add a bay leaf. Make sure when you add in the coconut milk, you add a bay leaf. It's optional, but highly recommended. Trust me, you will really taste the difference. The coconut rice we had made earlier is just for about 3 to 4 people. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. And if you do, make sure you tag me over on Instagram. I'd love to see it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing recipes every single Monday.